Your footwork sucks. Well, so does most people's. So don't be discouraged by that. Footwork is one of the hardest things to master in martial arts, and it is the most common problem that martial artists face, at least at the beginning. Because footwork demands that you rewrite your reflexes. All right, as we all know, the human being's initial reflex when being hit is moving backwards, stumbling. Right, a martial artist needs to move forward, needs to hold his ground, needs to move smart. All right, so rewiring your reflexes takes a bit of time, and that's what gets people frustrated at first, and that's where you feel like you're hitting a plateau in your training. Okay, so improving your footwork will get you to that next level. Right? There are a lot of exercises we can do to help improve that. There's a lot of agility drills you can do to help improve that. And this is the purpose of this video today. Today we are going to highlight some exercises you can do on the agility ladder to help improve your footwork. The first set of exercises has to do with direction changes. As we all know, in Muay Thai and in martial arts, we sometimes have to change directions unexpectedly, right? And that causes us to stumble a lot. So this type of exercise is going to help us shift from left to right and from right to left, from front to back and back to front, right? Without having to lose that balance and that stability. The first exercise is the jumping jacks. So it's sort of like the jumping jacks exercise, but we need to do it inside the ladder and outside the ladder. So what we're going to be doing is starting in the middle of the ladder, and we're going to jump both feet out. And then we're going to jump in to the front, and then out, and then in, and then out, right? We don't stop there, we go back. Next, we're going to be doing the icky shuffle. The icky shuffle is moving from side to side inside the box, keeping one foot inside the box. So what we're going to be doing is stepping with the left, stepping with the right, stepping outside with the left, then moving forward with the right. Inside, outside, forward, inside, outside, forward, right? This is what it should look like when you speed it up. We're here. And continuing with the direction changes, we're going to be changing directions on a single foot. So most of the time in Muay Thai and martial arts, when we're going to be kicking, we're mostly going to be standing on one foot. So we're going to be able to stand on one foot, to hop on one foot. So this exercise is going to help with that. We're going to start off here. We're going to lift our foot. We're going to jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. So this is what it'll look like. And remember, all these exercises, you're going to have to do them with the balls of your feet, never with the heel. So we're always on our toes for more agility, for more stability, right? And you're going to have to do the single leg exercises with both feet, of course. So what I just did now with my left, I'm going to have to do also with my right. The next set of exercises has to do with stance changes or rotations, right? So as we all know, in Muay Thai, there's something called a switch kick or a switch knee, right? So being able to do that without losing balance will get you that extra point mentally and physically, right? So doing these types of exercises is going to help that, especially with your switch kick, especially with your rotations, right? So being able to do that is a strong benefit, okay? So these types of exercises are going to help that. The first exercise in this series is called the Ali Shuffle. So it's called the Ali Shuffle after Muhammad Ali. Okay, so we're going to start off with a foot inside the box, a foot outside the box, and we're going to switch our feet in a shuffle way as we move, as we progress to the left or the right. Okay, so it's going to be something like this, like this. So if we speed it up, we're going to start off here. Remember, always on the balls of our feet. The next exercise is a stepping exercise. So we're going to step in with both feet and step out with both feet. Right? We always start with the foot we are going in the direction of. So if I'm moving across the ladder to my left, I'll start with my left and step in with the right, then step out with the left, then the left, and then I move in with the left. Right? If I'm moving to the right, I start with the right, step in with the left, step out. So if we speed it up, we'll be here. The next exercise has to do with rotation, whether it be for blocking or for kicking, right? Rotation is very important in martial arts. So you can't be stiff and move like a robot, so you need to be loose in the hips, right? This exercise will help open up your hips, and it will help your hips be a bit more explosive, especially with those kicks. So going out and coming back with the kicks, not just going out. So this exercise is beneficial on both ends, right? Starting off, we're going to have one foot inside the box, one foot outside, and we're going to jump in and turn our side. All right, then moving forward, we're gonna jump this leg out and this leg forward. Then in, out, out. So if we speed it up, so from here, and remember to do it on both sides. So next time around, you're gonna have your right in and your left on the outside. The last set of exercises we're going to be talking about today is more basic movement. Okay, so this is just to learn to rewrite our brain to let the foot always open up the same distance. All right, so we need to mark the same distance on the ladder for the foot to move. Right, so we start off with the left inside the ladder, the right outside the ladder. If you are a southpaw, you stand on the opposite direction. All right, so I'm going to stand here, have our hands up, and we're just going to walk. Right, when we get to the end, we're going to move back, same direction. All right, so if we do the full exercise, it's going to look like this. So we're here. Next, we're going to do almost the same thing, but we're going to add a movement to the side. All right, so we first did the exercise of moving forward. All right, now we're going to add moving to the side also. So we're going to move from the ladder to the side, from one end to the other, and then back while stepping in and stepping out. So it's going to look something like this. So we step in, step out, step into the side. All right, and when we get to the end, we're going to move to the other side. So we're going to be here. All right, this is a great opportunity to learn where to place the foot on the back end. Okay, so as we're moving to the left, we step in, step out. Right, we can't be here and expect ourselves to leap. Right, so I already know I'm going to go to the left. When I step out, I center myself a bit, right? When I'm moving to the right, I can't step out here and expect myself to cross over here. I would have crossed my feet, right? I already know I'm going to the right. So when I'm here and I step out, I step diagonally to the right. Now I'm midline. Right? And the last exercise of this series is also a movement exercise, and it has some rotation with it. All right, so we're going to learn how to pivot around our target. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to step here, step in, pivot to the back, and step out. step in, pivot to the back, and step out, right? In this scenario, we are pivoting around our target. So let's say our target is here, right? I'm pivoting around, right? This is very important because in Muay Thai especially, you're going to be moving, trying to create angles, right? To create opportunities. You don't want to be standing in the line of fire always, especially with a taller opponent, faster opponent, a good striker. So you need to create opportunities for yourself, and pivoting and creating angles is one of the best ways to do so, right? So this exercise is going to be looking like this. So this is just the tip of the iceberg with exercises you can do to improve your footwork. In addition to that, there's always going to be the sparring, the class sessions, the private sessions. So as much as you practice, as much as you drill exercises, combinations, bag work, you focus on your feet while you're doing pad work, shadow boxing. So all of these are going to help you with your footwork. All right. So footwork is the base of everything. Your feet aren't aligned, you aren't aligned.